My name is Jaden Groupie. I'm the Operations Manager and Communications Director for Easy Energy Systems Incorporated here in Welcome, Minnesota. Small town, but really enjoy the community and the small company that I work for. I grew up in the Trimont, Minnesota area, which is about probably 6 or 7 miles from where I currently work right now. It's part of the same school district, Martin County West. My dad is the superintendent of Martin County West and has been since I was a little kid. So I've really always felt a really close connection to the entire community here. Went to high school in Sherburne, Minnesota, which is right down the road, and graduated there in 2004. After I graduated, I went up to Hamline University, which is in St. Paul. There I stayed for 4 years and got an economics degree. One of the things I noticed right away when I came back was that you kind of feel isolated. The first time I ever really realized that I was sitting in church and realized that there was no one in church that was within 20 years of my age. And that was kind of a scary thought for a while. You know, I thought, oh, this is going to be a difficult time coming back. What am I doing here? Is this the right move? Is this the right decision for me? As the years have gone on, though, I've found different people that I may not have been friends with as much in high school that I've grown closer to now. And then we've also brought some other people back that not only work for this company, but other companies in the area as well. And a lot of the different lifestyle things here that we learn to live with can actually be a benefit. We have much easier access to fishing, hunting, outdoor type of things. Access to local gymnasiums, local baseball fields, everything else. Typically those aren't things that we need to go out and ask for. We can just go and use them because they're out there for the communities. That's a little bit different than what it was up in the cities, and that's part of the reason I enjoy life down here so much. Easy Energy Systems has developed a modular ethanol production system, which we call the MEPS. Basically what it is a modular system that's easily transported for the conversion of different waste streams and cellulosic feedstocks into ethanol. What we really try to do is focus on the market areas that don't have the negative connotation around them. So think non-corn feedstocks. Well, living in a rural area right now isn't as rural as what it would have been 10 years ago or 20 years ago. The internet really keeps us connected and close. Cell phones have been an incredible asset to our small communities because now we're always connected with everyone. As you can see behind me here, I've got a computer and television as well. We actually use that for meetings with companies in the East Coast, on the West Coast, Phoenix, Arizona. So really we're quite connected with everyone. One other thing that our company has that really helps as well is a small airplane that helps us get around. In the business world, I think too many people get into the mindset that emails and telephone calls are enough. Eventually you do need to actually go out and meet with a customer or meet with a company. We'll take you out to the manufacturing shop. We've got manufacturing back here. We've also got software and engineering up front, so it's really a unique situation for us to be in that we have everything under one roof. We have an automatic laser that does cutting for us. We have an automatic saw that does cutting for us. So when you think of Midwestern labor, or you think of communities that are out in the middle of nowhere, we've got a lot of different technological advances that have made us a competitive company as well. What we're doing here is building the different panels that go out to feed mills, ethanol plants, anything that's using industrial automation. These panels are being built here. They're all pre-wired and ready to go, so when they get on site, we don't have to have an electrician do all of that. Nolan is one of the interns that we've brought back. He also went to the Martin County West School. He is looking at potentially a career here with us, and so we're excited to have him. When it was formed, the biggest goal of the company was to kind of promote rural wealth creation. When you look at a lot of the different areas that are out there right now that have really seen a brain drain and a drain of population over the last several years, this is a system, this is a product that kind of can offer a solution or an alternative to some of that. It offers employment for different people in the area. It offers economic incentive for people to come back to the area. And really what it does is it takes what the rural areas are good at producing, which is feedstock, agricultural products, and converts it into energy. Other economic drivers, though, and companies in these areas that people don't see, you know, you have manufacturers that are making equipment. Those are jobs that without the strong agricultural industry, those would not be out here. And a lot of those industries aren't just someone out working in the back welding, but you may also have someone up front doing the engineering for it, or you may have someone doing parts procurement, and you may have someone doing the accounting for that business. A lot of those different things I don't think people in the cities realize are still happening out here. And these companies are still thriving. A lot of them are still growing. A lot of them run into the issue of not being able to find enough labor that's qualified for them. In rural areas, that's one of the struggles we have as a small rural company, is going out and finding someone that has the skills that we need that's willing to stay out here. What we try to do is find people from the rural areas communities very much like ours or communities that are ours, and bring them in to work for us, develop those skills, and then we know that we have an employee that's going to be here for a long time. Our communities, I think, are trying to do a better job and do a very good job of trying to say, find opportunity where it's at. You know, create your own opportunity. Come back to Welcome Minnesota. Come back to Trimont, Minnesota. See what you can find there to do. Build for yourself. Don't just assume that there's nothing there, because the rural areas really can offer a very high standard of life.